A beloved child starved in 1980s because of his after-school special work and his time on the Cosby Show. He was considered kind of a thinking woman's heartthrob because of his strong acting and his strong character, but what a loss. Malcolm-Jamal Warner, the actor who starred again as Theo in the Cosby Show for several seasons, has passed away at 54. Now, according to published reports, he died in a drowning accident in Costa Rica while he was on vacation with his family. Warner was swimming at Playa Grande in the town of Cocles, in the province of Limón, on the Caribbean coast of Costa Rica, around 2:30 p.m. local time Sunday, when the current pulled him deeper into the ocean, according to AP. Costa Rica Judicial Investigation Police told CNN on Monday people who were on the beach tried to help him, but he was declared dead by the Red Cross. CNN did reach out to representative for Warner for further information. A native of New Jersey, he started acting at age 9, making appearances in shows like Fame and again After School Special. He was a young teen who was cast as the only son of Bill Cosby and Felicia Rashad's characters, Heathcliff and Claire Huxtable, in The Cosby Show, which ran from 84 to 92. He later reflected on the legacy of the popular Emmy-winning sitcom. The fact that The Cosby Show for Black America and White America alike finally legitimized the black middle class, which has always been around since inception in this country, but as with everything, is not legitimate till it's on TV, Warner said. When the show first came out, there were white people and black people talking about Huxtables didn't really exist. Black people don't really live like that. Meanwhile, we're getting tens of thousands of fan letters from people saying thank you so much for the show. He was nominated for a Primetime Emmy in '86 for his supporting work on the program. Now, by the time the series was over, Warner said in a 2013 interview, "We're still on top enough to go out on top. We're ready to live our own lives. We're all ready to move on," and Mr. Cosby said by that point we had pretty much said all we could say. Now, when dozens of sexual misconduct allegations against Cosby came to light years ago, Warner acknowledged his sadness, saying he felt the sitcom's legacy had been tarnished. "My biggest concern is when it comes to images of people of color in TV and film, no matter what, negative stereotypes of people of color, we've always had the Cosby Show to hold up against that," Warner told AP in a 2015 interview. And the fact that we no longer have that, that's the thing that saddens me the most, because in a few generations, Huxtables will have been all a fairy tale. Cosby denied all the allegations, and again, a 2018 sexual assault conviction against him was later overturned. As much as he honored playing Theo, Warner was also worked hard to show how multifaceted he was, including being a Grammy-winning musician. He won Best Traditional R&B Performance in 2015 for the song Jesus Children. He was also nominated for a Grammy in 2023 for Best Spoken Word Poetry Album. Warner spoke with CNN in 2017 about his music and becoming a father. "Being a new parent, I have a lot of new material for the music," he said at the time. "It's really awesome right now. My daughter's 4 months, so I don't have to tell her no." Warner continued working steadily in TV throughout his career, with credits including Touched by an Angel, Community, Key and Peele, Suits, Sons of Anarchy, and American Horror Story. He also starred opposite Eddie Griffin in the series Malcolm-Jamal for 4 seasons between 1996 and 2000. His more recent credits include The Resident, The Wonder Years reboot, Grownish, and 911. Last year, Warner launched his podcast, Not All Hood, with the goal of continuing to be a voice that explores the diverse experiences of the black community and touch on themes of representation in the media. When we talk about the black community, we tend to speak of it as a monolith, when the reality is there and there's so many different facets of the black community, and we want to have a space where we can really explore, discuss, and acknowledge all those different aspects, he told people. Now, Malcolm-Jamal Warner, I think, to say he was the thinking man's, teen sensation, I think it's very correct. But what a life he had. Now, born in Jersey City in 1970, to a very, very strong, very, very strong family. He basically, from an early age, had support with his family. Raised by his mother, Pamela, who served as manager, he was named after Malcolm X and jazz pianist Ahmad-Jamal. At the age of 9, he demonstrated interest in show business that led to enrollment in acting schools. His career as a child performer later led him to graduate high school from the Professional Children's School in New York City, New York. Now, he had appearances and roles on many TV shows before The Cosby Show, including let's see here. Matt Houston, Fame, Call to Glory, The Cosby Show, the very important AFC After School Special, A Desperate Exit in 1986. But the episode of Fame where he playing Any on the High Note, Lucas Boyd, drew a lot of interest as well. Other roles included Sesame Street, Saturday Night Live, Father Clement's Story, he was on Different World for 2 episodes, Mother's Day, Tour of Duty, Saturday Morning Videos, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, HBO Storybook Musicals, Here and Now, CBS Story Break, The Magic School Bus, were Touched by an Angel, he was in a Tyson, Tuskegee Airmen, of course Malcolm and Many, Maloney, Sliders, Legend of the Candy Cave, Static Shock, Lyric Cafe, Jeremiah, Stripperella, Listen Up, Dexter, The Cleaner, Hawthorne, Shem, True Blue, Special Agent Oso, Community, 4 episodes, Read Between the Lines, Key and Peele, Major Crimes, The Michael J. Fox Show, Sons of Anarchy, American Horror Story, Freak Show, 3 episodes, Mega Church Murder, 48 Hours Till Monday, American Crime Story, Suits, Lethal Weapon, Detroiters, 10 Days in the Valley, White Famous, Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce, Sneaky Pete, The Resident, Accused, The Wonder Years, The Irrational, Grownish in his last performance, 911. Now his albums, The Miles Long's Mixtape, 2003, Love and Order Social Issues, 2007, Selfless, 2015, and Hiding in Plain View, 2022. Again, he won the Best Traditional R&B in 2015 and nominated for Best Spoken Word Poetry. BET Awards, 1 Emmy Award nomination, 3 Image Award nominations, 1 TV Land nomination, Young Artist Award, 3 victories and 4 nominations. So Malcolm-Jamal Warner, again, what he would have done, like the lost potential for his future and stuff like this. But a lot of people will remember him for a specific episode of Bill Cosby where, Huxtable, his dad, trying to tell him the value of money, to say that, how much something costs for a young person asking for money. Now, the idea wouldn't say that he played a rebellious character on The Cosby Show, but he's a person that was trying to look for his best path in life. See, and the problem is, too, he's surrounded pretty much by women. And he had to be a strong presence for his father as the other, male leader of the household. But Malcolm-Jamal Warner, I mean, he's so smooth, he's acting. Probably the smoothest actor I've seen in a modern era, because when you saw that, okay, that's Malcolm-Jamal Warner, but he brought something of himself in every role he did. But you never know when a bad accident can occur, and I always like to say, stay away from deep water, because you never know. And, accidents do happen, but the problem is good people like Malcolm do die. So Malcolm-Jamal Warner, we're going to miss you, brother. May you rest in peace. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you're doing here with our acting tributes as part of remote control and screenshots, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share. Bye.